You're listening to KMRO-FM, Kamurocho Radio. This is a Yakuza replay podcast, hosted by me, Jordan, and we got Argyle with us as always.
Hey, it's me.
Kind of the co-host. We split the hosting duties equally. Not more than a guest, less than a solo host, because there are two of us. Kind of something new we're trying out here.
Nobody's ever tried this.
This is a brand new concept. How have you been in the last... We're recording this very late, the day of the episode, so I'm just going to throw this up onto the internet once it's done.
Pretty good.
How are you doing?
I've been playing the new Monster Hunter update. Some good monsters in that. Only one, really
don't spoil the surprise.
Don't spoil it. Gaijin Hunter listens to this podcast.
Gaijin listens to this podcast, and he'll get very
he'll send
angry.
Out hitmen if you spoil.
If you post that you're excited that someone's in the game on Twitter, then he's gonna get mad for ruining, because he won't, or people who want spoilers won't compromise their desire to be on Twitter. So
they would hate to know that Basil Geese is in the game.
I'd be really upset if I learned that. And in my world, I'm a Columbo head now. I've hopped on the train of people who have inexplicably started
Mr.
to watch
Falk.
Columbo. Mr. Falk.
Yeah.
It's good. I told
if I had time and wasn't just obsessively reading Dr. Stone, I would probably have watched an episode of Cumbo last night.
That's the other thing that I got into. I got into Dr. Stone. I got into Cumbo. And he's very funny, and there's a Shonen Jump app. I pay $2 a month for manga. You can read 100 chapters a day, unlock them with that. I literally went over that reading Dr. Holy
Stone.
Shit. I can't think of the last time I read more than 100 chapters of a manga. And I watched Silver Spoon. Very good. Highly recommend it. It's a great.
That's the farming one by.
That's the farming
Arakawa,
one by
right?
by Arakawa, who wrote Full Metal Alchemist. It's really good. I cannot recommend it highly enough. The anime's really cute and very good, and then the manga is incredibly good. But I finished the anime, and then I said I need more. I need to know what happens, because it's done. So it's just I'll read the manga, and then I just read the entire manga in a day.
Yeah.
So I guess I have done that before.
Yeah, I've got 20 chapters to go before I'm just caught up with the manga, and then I'll just be sad and I don't know, watch Columbo, I guess.
You should watch Columbo. It's each episode is about the length of one movie of Minions, and
yes,
but it's more about.
I have famously said this.
It's more about rich people getting their comeuppance. Now the thing about Columbo, they're Columbans. The thing about Columbo is that he's a police officer, but he kind of wears a cheap suit and
kind of a Dick Gumshoe.
A beige raincoat. He's kind of a Makoto Date, except if Makoto Date was an effective detective.
Except if Makoto Date had any charm or charisma.
One more thing, Kiryu. I noticed that at the scene of the murder there was a dead body there. It's
wow,
Date.
Good job, Date.
Great deduction, Date. And he's just I don't know.
You've cracked the case again.
You cracked it. There was a body at the scene of the murder. So yeah, I think Columbo has joined he's on the short list of cops that I don't cancel on sight. Maybe no, I think I had to put my foot down and cancel Dick Gumshoe last year.
Oh, really?
But I think so.
Oh, is it because he showed a gun to a child?
Yes, I believe that was what he did that that made me say no way.
2 LAPD detectives. We love them. LAPD famously good.
The LAPD are global. They're the greatest police force in the world, and they've never done anything wrong. But I do love to cancel Dick Gumshoe, and I do like to talk about it online because it makes people upset. I know that he's funny, but he did give a gun to a child, and that's not okay. We cannot pass.
I don't think he gave Pearl the gun.
he showed the gun to the child and said, "This is so cool, and you should." And then he told her how to shoot people with
it was loaded and the safety was off, and he was like, "Here, just put
your
finger right here on the trigger. It'll be cool."
The natural resting stance for when you handle a gun, Pearl, is that you hold it with your finger on the trigger, ready to fire. That's the cop way.
And you always point it at someone.
You point it. You should always be pointing
it. You can't just point it like at the ground or at a wall. Or
no, because you might shoot yourself in the foot. You got to point it at a person so they know who's boss.
And you got to ask them if they believe in God.
Now, Argyle, maybe something that will make you even more interested in Mr. Combo is that he doesn't even carry a gun. He doesn't like to have a gun on him at all. So so once again, he's the one cop that's hard to cancel. I'm looking. You know, I got my checklist out. I'm taking notes. I'm waiting to strike. I'm waiting to post on Twitter smugly. Haha, I found it.
Haha, I found you. I've got the receipts on Mr.
He said something problematic, but so far, that Columbo, he's a sly
Peter
dog.
Falk, your time is up.
Yeah, he's
he died 10 years ago.
Cackling to that's rest in peace, Peter Falk. Cackling to myself as I write my Columbo call out post.
Call out
post.
Yep.
That's it. Hey, this is chapter 13 of Yakuza 2. Settling accounts, or for me it was called squaring up. I like that one more. I think in
squaring
general
up sounds more like you're about to fight, which I mean you always are, but like
in general, I think that the PS2 chapter titles are better. It feels like they took a little...
I would much rather have the Osakan Castle over Osaka Castle.
Oh my god, there were some that were slightly more interesting. It feels like in the new one they were maybe going a little more literally with them, because squaring up is just objectively a more interesting title than settling accounts.
I mean, it literally just sounds. That's just what you say before you're about to get into a fight.
And the fight, and we know that the fight's coming in the next chapter. So
there's always fights.
Well, yeah, but it's the big fight, the one with the Omi Alliance.
Doesn't tell me anything about the fight.
Okay, so this is a Haruka heavy chapter, which is good because we've seen Haruka not at all this game. Except at the very beginning when Haruka watched a man die again in the ambulance for some reason, but this time Haruka is putting the peanut butter in Kiryu's wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they listen? Because I was like thinking when I watched this chapter, like, oh, Haruka is like, you know, helping Kiryu. She's bandaging him up after he had a big fight through the castle. But I think she's just helping bandage him up with his stab wound, right?
Yeah.
Why are they letting her do that? Tamiyo knows how to do medicine. I know she's missing, but like, can Kiryu go to see a real doctor for once in his fucking life?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, that's why he took the knife out last chapter.
Oh, wow, Kiryu, it looks like this knife wasn't poisoned at all. You're just bleeding a lot because you took the knife out, you fucking idiot.
Kiryu says you'll have a clean bill of health if you never see a doctor. That's his philosophy.
I eat an apple a day. Doctors don't want to see me.
I eat good nutrition. I eat all my smile burgers, and I don't get sick. I mean, I can't imagine Kiryu like getting sick.
I eat nothing but cup ramen and smile burger. My sodium is fine.
Like, imagine Kiryu just like coughing. I can't. Impossible.
You would never.
He's too strong. His immune system.
But his respiratory health is great.
His immune system is constantly ripping off its suit jacket and beating the shit out of all the bacteria and the little bugs, like Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, we need.
If
cells at work took place in Kiryu's body, there would be no problems. He would
Is Osmosis Jones a cop?
Yes.
Yes or no? Are you sure?
Yeah, he's a cop.
But like he's a white blood cell though.
Yeah, but he's like a body cop.
In
the fiction of the story, yeah, he's a cop because the white blood cells are the cops.
Are we gonna cancel Osmosis Jones?
I mean, if you want to, I'm not. Why are we bringing this up?
No, because I'm just curious. has Osmosis Jones done anything problematic?
I don't know. I haven't watched that movie in years. I haven't watched the TV show either. So.
That movie grossed the shit out of me. It's a very gross movie.
Yeah, I mean, Bill Murray is just a disgusting human being in that movie.
Yeah, it's really disgusting.
Eating like deviled eggs off the ground after monkeys touch them or whatever. Like,
I think Bill Murray is the one who should be canceled from that movie. Maybe not Osmosis Jones.
For disobeying the 5-second rule or obeying it too much.
He wipes the eggs on the ground to pick up extra topping.
That's extra flavor, yeah.
So Tamio is missing. She went out, and Sayama finds a letter from Tamio that says, "Dear Sayama, your dad is alive. Don't blame Kiryu."
Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed that Kiryu did not actually kill Sayama's dad?
Kiryu did not kill Sayama's dad, confirmed.
And neither did Kazuma, for that matter.
I think every letter should end with "Don't blame Kiryu."
Don't blame Kiryu, yeah. That's how I'm going to sign all my...
Dear Sayama...
I am going to remove the guest role on Dan. Just a second.
Don't know what that was about. Must have been an accident.
Goodbye, Dan.
Dear Sayama, going out to the store to get some milk. Don't blame Kiryu.
It's fine. Don't blame Kiryu. I'll be right back.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess don't blame Kiryu is 5 syllables. You could put that at the end of any haiku. So maybe
that's actually 4 syllables.
Don't blame Kiryu. It depends on how you say Kiryu.
Sure,
I guess it depends, and I think it also probably depends on if you say it in the American fashion as we say it, or if you say it in the Japanese fashion as the characters in this game would say. It's like a half syllable. It's like a real weak. So yeah, I guess Sayama's got a living dad. More. This is the Sayama backstory chapter.
But
unfortunately,
who is dad?
Who is dad? We'll find out this chapter.
Who cares? Because it's Haruka's first time in Kansai, baby.
Yay! Let's. This is where you can go take Haruka to the bed of sticks. You could take her to the Cabaret Grand.
Yeah, you can take her to the secret underground shogi parlor where everybody's still dead, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just a room full of corpses. And also when Haruka, and this, I'm sorry, I love Haruka. Everybody loves Haruka, all the gamers out there.
We love Haruka here.
We love Haruka. We're a pro Haruka podcast, but I do not like any part of these games. Maybe this is problematic of me, but I don't like the parts when Haruka is with you, because if you don't walk slowly beside her, she's just going, "Oji-san! Hey! 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 Oji-san!
What?
Hey!
Hey!
Come back! Hey!" And as a gamer, because we are all gamers
I'm
here.
sorry, sir, but you're a fucking criminal if you don't slow down and walk and let her hold your hand.
Then I guess I'm a criminal, because I have things to do. I don't have time. I'm not. Look. Kiryu is a good dad. I'm not Kiryu. I'm not a good dad. I would not be a good dad to Haruka, because I would just be running at a full sprint away from the child.
Come on, Haruka. We're going to do some wind sprints today. This is your cardio.
Come on, Haruka. Are you ready for your 5K run that I signed you up for? Speaking of Kiryu signing, his daughter.
Before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about the Haruka gameplay, because now you can just explore with Haruka, and she has a little trust meter that you can build up with her. It goes from F all the way up to I like the triple S or something.
I love the implication of the Haruka trust meter, that at the beginning of where we are in Yakuza 2, Haruka does not trust Kiryu at all.
At all.
She is incredibly suspicious of Kiryu. She has no faith in him. She thinks that he's lying to her. You have to build the trust up. You think that after the events of Yakuza 1, she would at least have some level of trust in Kiryu, but I guess that he didn't take her to play the claw game enough.
So yeah. You've got this trust meter, and she will suggest things to you. She'll be like, "Hey,
let's go to the bed of sticks. I want to see a fucker die."
Wouldn't it be great if we went to Club Sega and we, played Virtua Fighter or something? That would be fun, and then you can go to Club Sega and play Virtua Fighter, and she'll be happy, and that'll build her trust meter, and once you level it up...
Kiryu, I've always wanted to go to the illegal shogi parlor.
Yeah, and once you level up her trust meter, you'll get various prizes, she'll suggest other things, like... maybe we should go to a restaurant and order a particular dish. It won't always name the exact dish, so sometimes you might have to, guess or just
Kiryu sitting down at Kanrai, the most expensive steakhouse in Kamurocho, ordering everything on the menu to figure out what it is that his daughter wants to eat.
No, exactly.
I'll tell you what happened for me in Yakuza 2, Kiwami, when I played it, which was Haruka said, "Hey, Oji-san, I want to go to the illegal secret casino in Purgatory, and I want to see if you can win big in blackjack." And so I said, "Oh, I can win big in blackjack, no problem. I love blackjack." So I won. They
love to allow children into the casinos down there. They're already illegal.
I won huge in blackjack, and I looked up how much it was, like 100,000 yen or something. And I won like 300,000 yen.
It's so much goddamn money you got to get in blackjack for that.
Haruka did not give a single shit about how good I did at blackjack. I did it again. She didn't give a shit. I think it just something broke, and so Haruka does not trust me anymore. She's like, "I don't know, Oji-san, did you win that money for real, or is there some trickery here? I don't know. My trust level's at an F right now. You should." She's like, "Maybe if you slid me half of that might grease the wheels of our relationship."
Maybe just, grease a few palms.
Kiryu's just getting shaken. Kiryu's getting shaken down by a child. This is what this is what Daigo was doing in Yakuza 0.
Yeah,
it's just like, "Oh, can we go to Bikini Bar Asia, Mr. Kiryu?" And he's just like,
yeah, I guess.
He's like, "Well, if it'll build your trust meter, I guess."
And then Haruka will be like, "Hey, Oji-san, you know what you need? A military-grade bulletproof vest. We should go to the pawn shop and see if we can get one there." Stuff like that. Normal stuff.
Normal 11-year-old stuff.
This will cost you a lot of time and money. But it is the only way you can get the bowling ball heat action, so...
It's the only way that you can make your daughter love you. And if you don't do that, then you're a bad person. And I guess I'm a bad person because I didn't do that.
Yeah, so anyways, what better way to celebrate Haruka's first time in Kansai than taking a taxi to Kamurocho, where I'm going to talk about a sub-story.
Oh boy.
So, we're going to talk about a couple sub-stories here.
Oh.
First, we're going to talk about Kamiyama, the weapons dealer, just because this ties into another thing I want to talk about. Kamiyama, you just find him in Tenkaichi Alley. He's being accosted by some guys. You beat them up. And he's like, hey, I'm a weak nerd, but I run a weapons shop, and you can buy things from me here. So you can buy weapons from him, and the thing is, you need to sell him things as well, so that he will increase his inventory. And you can also get a couple of instructional videos that teach you how to use Kali sticks and tonfas.
The ever inscrutable weapon system of Yakuza series, where there's crafting and upgrades to weapons, but the weapons break after swinging them 10 times, so the whole exercise just feels pointless, and I never felt the need to engage with it.
This one's a little bit easier since you just have to buy them. You don't have to. You don't need crafting materials or anything, and it's pretty
big thing
easy to get
10
an infinite durability Kali stick at least from him. So I have those. Those are nice.
That's cool. That's good.
So that's nice. You can also buy. You can buy some of the best gear in the game from him, and this is I have kind of my new play style. I have gotten from him. He sells 3 pieces of Komaki gear.
Okay.
And if you are wearing all 3 of these at once, you get a couple of set bonuses. The first one is that it greatly increases the power of your charge attacks. And the second one is that it greatly increases your heat gain.
I'm assuming you got critical eye on there and flinch free.
Yeah.
You probably want sharp something to help your sharpness of Kiryu's fists.
Yeah, handicraft.
Yeah, handicraft for sure.
So yeah, you've got greatly increased damage on charge attacks and greatly increased heat gain. And that's the fun one. That is the real fun one, because it's not playing around. You get heat way fucking faster when you have this gear set on. So I'm using a lot more heat actions. I'm using a lot more extreme heat. It's a lot of fun. And like I found out that to get a lot of the good skills, you really only need to get your attack up to like 140, right? Which isn't that much higher than the base. So like this gear does increase my attack up to about 180, which is a bummer, but it's not too bad, right? Because I haven't taken any of I haven't upgraded my attack that much in the first place, and because I haven't gotten the battle skill upgrades that increase your attack further, I'm not.
You're not doing full health bar damage.
Yeah. I do sometimes take it off for boss fights, just because.
Yeah.
It is still a little fast, but
yeah.
Well, yeah, it depends, because sometimes it's like the increased heat gain is really nice, so I can at least use like extreme heat on them or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's just a fun new playstyle.
That's kind of cool. See, that's the thing about
yeah, go ahead.
The thing about the Yakuza series is that like you can, and the way I play it usually is I just play it like a brawler with nothing extra in there, but there is like hidden gear and weapons and stuff. So if you ever like look up videos of people on YouTube playing these games and they play it in a completely different way than you do, it's probably because they are engaging with those systems, and those systems are like hidden behind subquests and shopkeepers and upgrades and stuff that you have to like put a lot of work into. And it's always like, I guess I just missed that. So because it's so easy to miss things in these games.
Yeah.
Like, really, really fucking easy. I mean, think about how much stuff is gated behind doing the Dragon and Tiger Chinese restaurant mission stuff in Yakuza
like,
0.
I think we said it back then, but there is apparently an actual plot there. I've never seen that in my life.
There's just a lot of gameplay that's hidden. A lot of, and like, heat moves that you can unlock, and weapons that you can unlock, and play styles you can unlock. And it's just like, you just gotta like really dig in there to find it, and that's not an amount that I dig in with anything.
Yeah, you don't need
unless I was like using a guide, and the games are perfectly fun without them. So, it's just a little extra for people who really want to like get in there and 100%. And then that's good because it gives you a strong enough build for if you want to fight the secret bosses like Joemon.
I mean, if I wanted to fight those guys, I probably would just end up stacking my attack.
Yeah, probably.
Because I don't feel like dealing with that shit, like, with lower attack. But, what was the other thing I wanted? Oh, I've also dropped the difficulty down to normal.
Uh-huh.
I was just kind of sick of bosses not reacting at all to me punching them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so on normal, you can actually throw them around a little bit more, and it's
Thank
nice.
God. Yeah, that's the point when the series combat stops being fun, is when you're in a situation, and it happens a lot in Yakuza 3 and 4, and then they fixed it in 5, of just like half of your attacks are getting blocked or bouncing off.
I mean, that's just kind of the way they introduce difficulty. But yeah, even on like normal on 3 and 4, like there's really not much you can do.
Yeah, they really fixed that. It doesn't happen as much in 5 onward. 0 stopped doing it.
Kiwami, but turning down to normal in Kiwami 2 is like pretty nice. Like, I think it's like you can throw like, they're not pushovers, but it's like if you land a double finisher on them, you'll knock them down for at least a little bit, for a second. Yeah. They're not going to Kimmy out of every single thing you throw at them. Like, they will stagger sometimes. Like, it's nice.
It just, there's a point where it just feels like they made the enemies too hardy. Just like, I feel like these people should be reacting to. I mean, you can even knock Ryuji over, in the first time you fight him. You can't pick him up or grab him, I don't think, but you can hit him and he'll fall over. It's like,
I mean, when I was playing on hard whenever I fought Ryuji the first time, and no, I was not able to knock that boy over.
Not with a stiff pail of water?
Like, well, I landed like one throw on him, and he just ukemi'd right out of it and didn't take any damage. So,
well, the good news is I'm sure that we'll never have to do a boss fight that is too fast to have the main fighting mechanic work on him. So, I'm sure that'll never happen in 2 games from now.
Yeah, it won't.
What was the other sub-story that you had?
This is sub-story number 12. The Cabaret Killer.
Oh,
you can only do this with Haruka in tow. Yeah, so you go to Kamurocho, you're on Pink Street, I believe, and you just overhear a couple of, it's Club Shine or Club Jewel, I think, in front of one of the whichever club is on Pink Street. There's a couple of hostesses outside, and they're talking about this rumor, this cabaret killer.
Oh no,
who's been going around. They say she's the ghost of a hostess who was number 1 at her club, but she got shunted down to number 2 after a new girl came in, and that jealousy, that rage lives on in her ghost, and she's killing, big time cabaret girls all around town.
That's so sad. Huh? Where'd you go?
Sorry, I was sneezing.
Oh.
So you go to investigate. You go down, and in the alleyway between Nakamichi Alley and that one, it's the, I guess it's technically Nakamichi Alley either way, but like it's the one that goes between where Ibisu Pond is and like it goes upward. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. There is a woman who is about to be stabbed by another woman. Oh no! In a trench coat and sunglasses.
And it's actually 2 smaller women stacked up on top of each other.
And you approach right on time and scare her off. And the woman who's about to get stabbed is very thankful. Her name is Yuka.
Okay.
She's very thankful. She says, "Oh, thank you. That was the cabaret killer. She was about to get me. I don't know why, but you saved my life, sir. How could I repay you? I work at a club right down the street. It's named Vidal, I believe. And yeah, just come and visit me sometime, and I'll pay you back." So Haruka is very suspicious. The great detective Haruka, she's on the case. She's going to solve this. You meet up with the woman's friend in front of the Club Vidal. Her name is Nao, Nao. And she says, yeah, well, if somebody's trying to, like, kill Yuka, it would probably be one of 2 people. Either her boyfriend, who she argues with a lot, or this customer of hers, Katsuki, who is always with her and kind of obsessive over her.
Or it's her boyfriend and Katsuki stacked up in a trench coat.
That's also a possibility.
Entirely possible. Very short men.
Very short men. They're trying to buy a used car. They will not take off the trench coat.
No.
So you decide to investigate this boyfriend first, because he works over at Stardust. So you go over, you meet Yuya, you're like, hey, can I meet with, what's his name? And you talk to him, and you're like, hey, you and Yuka getting along? It's like, well, what the fuck? Who's asking, bud? Like, why are you asking me this? You explain, like, hey, we think that somebody's trying to kill Yuka, we're just trying to investigate. And he's like, well, yeah, we argue sometimes, but that's just normal stuff, and we're just kind of playing around. And in fact, I'm actually saving up to buy her an engagement ring. I want to ask her to marry me, but hey,
that's very nice.
Keep it a secret. Boy. Keep it a secret. Don't
tell anyone. I'm just thinking, if only there was like a group of people whose job it was to find a murderer.
If only we knew a character who was like a detective or something,
or like an investigator.
Yeah, who had experience doing this. But don't worry, Haruka's
on the case. Here. Haruka's on the case.
Yeah, she's sniffing a lot too. She's doing a lot of sniffing. The last couple people we've met, we always get to see.
You gotta trust your nose in this biz.
Sniff. So Haruka says, well, Well, he doesn't seem very suspicious. So let's go check out that Katsuki guy. And you get a call from Now, and she says that Yuka is actually out with Katsuki right now. So you're like, oh no, this could be bad. He might want to kill her. So you rush over to where they are. You say, Katsuki, don't you dare! You dare be the cabaret killer and kill Yuka. And both of them.
He's like, I was gonna do it, but with those strong words, yeah, I guess I'll stop.
And he's like, wait, what? And Yuka's like, wait, what? What the fuck are you talking about? I was just about to give her a gift. Because Katsuki is actually the dad of her boyfriend. And he takes her out every once in a while as thanks for, like, keeping his idiot son in line, and gives her gifts.
I don't trust that, but okay.
Well, okay, doesn't take her out, but like gives her gifts every once in a while.
Remember in Yakuza 0 when it was like, oh, you're just a hostess that looks exactly like my daughter. Let's go on a date.
Okay, they're not going out on dates, but he gives her gifts because she keeps his idiot son in line, keeps him, from ruining his fucking life. So he's not the cabaret killer either.
And who could it be?
Haruka sniffs. She's like, yeah, this isn't the guy either, so I think I know who it is, Oji-san. Yuka walks off. She's going to go back to Club Vidal. But she doesn't make it very far before you hear her screaming. She says,
blood-curdling scream.
Yeah. She says, "Ah, no, I'm about to be cabaret killered." And you run up, and Haruka says, "Now, son, no, don't do it." And it's Now. It's
Now.
From Club Vidal, Yuka's friend.
Oh no.
She was number one at Club Vidal, but then Yuka came in and she just shot up, and she's been jealous ever since. She's not the number one girl anymore, so she was gonna kill her. And the way Haruka found this out was when they first encountered the cabaret killer, she dropped a bottle of perfume. So Haruka smelled it, and she didn't smell it on anyone else but Now. So she was able to tell who it was by
when I'm gonna kill someone, I always take my bottle of perfume with me and then drop it. A smell at the scene of the crime. No one will ever figure this one out.
Something smells fishy. So Haruka figured it out, and
Haruka solved it.
Katsuki is like, "All right, young lady, you're going down to the police station," and they walk away, and that's the end of the sub-story.
Congratulations, Haruka, you stopped a murder. What can't you do? She can't run, because she's 11. So Kiryu and Haruka take the taxi back to Kamurocho.
They take it back to Sotenbori, then you get an email from Granny White, and she says, "Hey, Kiryu, I'm underneath. I'm under Bishamon Bridge. Come and meet me." So you go to Bishamon Bridge.
We're 36 minutes in, and we haven't talked about a single thing.
You go to Bishamon Bridge, and Granny White is there. God. She wants some handmade cookies from Kamurocho Papo. So you go back to Kamurocho, you go to Papo, you get the handmade cookies. You go to Granny White, and she gives you the scroll of the golden wall. This is really good. Yay!
What does this one do?
This makes it so you can block blade and bullets.
Holy shit.
Attacks. It's really good. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And then she gives you another email. She's like, "Hey, I want a picture of Yuya since I never got to go to Stardust." So you go to Yuya, you get the picture of Yuya, and you bring it to her, and she's like, "Hey, thanks. Here's another scroll. It's the scroll of the impenetrable body or something like that. This one makes it so you don't stagger from any attacks while you're in extreme heat mode." It's extremely good.
That's extremely good.
Yeah, because it's kind of frustrating to go into extreme heat mode and then just waste all of it because guys keep hitting you and you're staggered. And then she sends you one last email that's like, "Hey, Kiryu, I saw a grandmother and with her grandchild the other day, and they were getting ice cream, and I got really lonely, and I thought about what would it be like if I had a grandchild." Anyways, don't worry about that. Don't worry about me.
What if I had a grandchild? Kiryu, will you give me a grandchild. Will you go to Kamurocho and buy a grandchild at the grandchild store?
So
Kiryu's like, absolutely.
You don't do that. You bring Haruka to see Granny White, and Haruka's just like, hey, Granny, you doing all right? I'm Haruka. I've lived with Kiryu for a while. I'm kind of like his daughter. And Granny White's like, oh, that's very thoughtful of you, Kiryu. It's you knew I was feeling lonely and thinking about having grandchildren, so you brought this little girl here to see me, and I really appreciate that. You two can visit old Granny White anytime.
I'm gonna teach Haruka how to fucking pop someone's jugular with their bare hands.
Yes,
that's how Haruka got combat trained.
Yeah, it's very sweet, and then you can visit her anytime, and she'll give you some yokan.
Very nice.
Yeah, and she also gives you the scroll of the Relentless Fists, which lets you chain up to 3 charge attacks, which is all right.
That's pretty good. All right, so. We're back in Sotenbori walking around.
That's it. That's all I've got.
That's it. Okay, thank you. We're back in Sotenbori. We're walking around, and what do we see but a commotion on the streets? It's a celebrity.
Whoa.
There's, like, paparazzi and shit. And I like Kiryu. Kiryu being classic Kiryu. Haruka's like, oh, wow, that's Sakura Fuganaka. And then Kiryu goes, do you know her? Is she your friend?
Yeah, is she your friend? Did you meet her at the school that you don't go to?
Yeah, is she at Sunflower Orphanage? He's like,
she looks a little old to be there.
Famous celebrity. She's in all the newspapers. And then we meet a TV producer who, I don't think he has a name. He's just the producer.
He's just Mr. President.
He sees Haruka, and he does the thing that you always want to happen when a guy sees a young child, which he goes, wow, that smile! You'll be a star!
You're gonna be a star, kid. I'm the president of Sotenbori Productions. You gotta work for me.
And so he's like, I gotta talk to your daddy. So he takes Kiryu into his office.
I like the as soon as he goes up to Haruka and is like complimenting her. She just says, "Sir, who are you and what do you want from me?"
Yeah.
just this little kid immediately suspicious.
Yeah, of course. So Kiryu and the producer go upstairs. He says, before that even happens, the producer, or Haruka says, "Can we not do this? Can we go?" And the producer's just like, "Okay, but first, just give me a cell phone number so I can call you if you ever change your mind. Let me get you my cell phone number so I can call you if you ever change your mind." And then 5 minutes later,
you can call me, not me.
Yeah. That's important to know because 5 minutes later, the producer calls Kiryu because I guess he just memorized his phone number.
He said, while I was putting my number into your phone, I memorized your number. Freak shit.
Yeah, he's a fucking psychopath. I do not trust this man. But he's like, look, I'll do whatever it takes. Your daughter is a once in a million years talent. Just come on over to my office and hear me out.
Come on.
Please. So here's the offer. Trade offer.
So before you get to the office, you see a woman outside being accosted by some guy from some other talent agency, apparently. She's like, well, all these fees, headshot fees and like consultancy fees. I'm like hemorrhaging money and I'm not making any. And he's like, come on, lady, you owe us a lot of money. You gotta give it to us. You shouldn't have signed the contract. Anyways, then you go inside.
Yeah, Kiryu says, okay, this seems like a good thing to get my daughter involved in.
This seems fine and not predatory at all.
I'm a good dad, so and to prove how good of a dad I'll be. So basically what the producer wants to do is for Kiryu to surrender Haruka to the talent agency, and they will train her to be a celebrity and send her to a good school and turn her into an investment, and he says that she'll make them 10 times all the money that they put into her. And then Kiryu goes, well, I did always want Haruka to live a good, honest life. And I'm shaking my head at Kiryu and saying, no, Kiryu, this isn't a good, honest life. What are you doing? And then he's like, oh, I get it. You don't want to... The producer says, you don't want your daughter being tossed into the shady world of show business with all those Yakuza types. Then Kiryu goes, Yakuza types.
Yakuza types. Yeah, she's been around me all her life. She's been kidnapped four times.
4 kidnappings, and you get like a Haruka kidnap collage.
Yeah.
A beautiful Haruka kidnap collage with like thanks for the memories. It's got baseball tickets from the Majima kidnapping. Ryuji gave her like a piece of he gave her a piece of Sengoku's fan for her collage. Yeah. What were the other? Oh, she got kidnapped by who else kidnapped Haruka?
Lao Kalong?
Yeah, right. Lao Kalong kidnapped her, and there must have been another one, but I don't know what it was. Maybe Kiryu was
the men in black that were from the.
I don't think they kidnapped her.
Jinwan's, not Jingu's
from Jingu's men. I don't. Maybe Kiryu overestimated. Maybe he added an extra one. Just another scrap for the collage.
It's hard to keep track, you know.
Mm-hmm. And he's just like, oh, it's my fault that she's in danger, so I think it'd be good if I gave her to you to take care of and send to a good school. And then the producer's like, well, I should let you know that there's a lot of bad talent agents. I'm a good talent agent, but there's a lot of bad ones out there. They're outside and they're doing evil things.
Yeah, they're
all the
run
time.
by the Omi Alliance.
They're run by the Omi Alliance, and I'm run by the Jingwan Mafia, so you can trust me.
Yeah, you can trust me. Don't.
We have a strong moral code, and if we break it, we die.
We call it the Iron Creed.
The Iron Creed.
And if we get dishonored on stage, we have to kill ourselves.
Yep.
Or
it's the Jingwan men just come and immediately kill you.
Yes, of course.
He then says, Kiryu's like, oh well, if she's famous, she'll be much safer. Okay.
Yeah, think about it. You know, she's 12 now, but soon she's gonna be like a teenager, and she'll be a real cute teenager, and all the boys will be swarming around her. And you know, you're one man, you're really strong. I can tell. You could keep off, you know, maybe 1 or 2 boys.
How many teenagers could Kiryu fight? And he's like, well, I bet you could fight like 20 teenagers. But with us, we have the manpower to fight off like 100 teenagers. And Kiryu's nodding his head. No, I could fight 100 teenagers.
Yeah, don't worry. I could definitely fight at least 100 teenagers.
Kiryu's like, I could beat up an entire high school's worth of teenagers.
Yeah, look. But yeah.
Would he? Would he though? I don't think so.
I don't think he would.
He would. I mean, in the new Judgment game coming out, they're adding like
teenage
special fights. Yeah, they're like fights where Yagami fights teenagers, but he does it where he doesn't hit them. He just like dispatches
just, like, parries them. Yeah.
So maybe the Kiryu could like put all the teens in their lockers to protect Haruka.
Yeah.
It's just a locker heat move.
Tiger drop in parentheses non-lethal.
Kiryu's never killed anyone.
He's never killed anyone.
So Kiryu's like, this is a really good idea. I think I should... well, actually, hold on. Maybe I should ask Haruka first. And also the producer this whole time is like, yeah, ask Haruka. Yeah, come on. You get her opinion. It's very important.
When you're like, maybe I should get Haruka's opinion on it. You know, it's her life.
Oh, no, he says, no, like, don't ask Haruka.
No. Come on, she's like 12. She can't decide for her.
She's a child.
Come on.
Right, I got that backwards.
She doesn't know what's best for her.
And then you're like, well, I still think I should ask her. And then he's like, whatever. And then Haruka's just like outside yelling, Oji-san, there's people trying to kill me right now.
Oh no.
Oji-san, there are 100 teenagers outside.
Oh, no.
Kiryu's like, perfect, the chance to show off my abilities.
Perfect. You think your men can fight off a lot of teenagers? Check this shit out.
Show you what I can do. So Haruka's surrounded by the evil Omi Alliance talent agency, as opposed to the good Jingwan talent agency, of which we did just make up. That's not true. Just in case people are very confused. Kiryu throws them all into fucking space.
Yes.
He puts them in their lockers. He tiger drops them lethally.
Yes.
And then the producer's like, cool, okay, let's sign that contract. And Haruka's like, wait, what?
I guess I should mention that now that you have dropped those 2 tigers, that you can go to the acupuncturist and now actually get the tiger drop.
Learn the tiger drop, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the first chapter where you can use that.
Kiryu, you have to learn through doing. Kiryu doesn't understand how to tiger drop until he actually drops a tiger. And then he says, oh, I could do this on a person and kill them instantly.
Yes.
So Kiryu's like, okay, let's go. He's like, the producer goes, okay, let's go sign that contract. And then Haruka says, wait, contract?
Whoa,
what?
hold on.
Hold on, wait.
You're just going to do this without asking me?
What contract? What are you doing? And then he says, oh, you'll go to a top school and you're going to be an idol.
Yeah, you won't get kidnapped anymore. And
you won't get kidnapped because you'll be a famous idol. And then Haruka's like, you can't just like decide that I'm going to be an idol. I'll make that decision for myself if I ever want to be an idol.
Foreshadowing.
And then she says, I'll be happy just the way I'm happy just the way things are. And also, Dad, I'm fucking pissed at you. Why did you do that?
I'm so fucking mad. Why did you do this?
You've dropped my trust meter a full 2 levels, Kiryu. You're gonna have to buy me a lot of takoyaki to make up for this one.
Yeah, I've been alone enough in my life. I don't want to be alone anymore. You know, the last year living with you has been great, but I don't want to.
She says she doesn't mind getting kidnapped.
Well, yeah, she says she doesn't mind because she always knows
Kiryu will always
Kiryu
show
is
up and
going
keep
to
her safe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think even if Kiryu was my dad, if I got kidnapped, I would be a little bit alarmed.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what Haruka's really casual about it. That's why she keeps her little collage. But the producer's like, no, you're my golden egg.
Yeah, she also says like if you leave her, like she will go out on her own and find you. She'll go all the way to Kamurocho.
Go back to Kamurocho on her own. And then she's like, sorry, dude.
Bye.
Bye. And then he goes, with that smile, you could get away with murder. Foreshadowing. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
That would be an interesting plot development if Kiryu Haruka killed a person.
Still time.
We got games left. So, and that's it. That's she says, okay, goodbye. Bye with this plot line.
And Mr. President says, hey, this isn't the last you've seen of me.
Then you can see a couple talking outside of the talent agency just about another thing that is another moment in this chapter coming up where they're just like, did you know that they're outside of Shop Bar Stigil? You can hear a woman singing and she's really good. Whoa. But she just works there. Wow. Whoa. See, and then Kiryu's like, I don't know what this has to do with anything, but I'm going to go over to Shop Bar Stigil.
Sounds cool. Let's go.
You got to advance the plot somehow, folks.
It's content.
So he goes there, and there's like a customer, and he's like, hey, sing for me, lady.
Come on. I heard you're real good at singing. You got to sing for me.
Kiryu, she's like, no, I'm working right now, and I don't really sing in front of other people. And then Kiryu,
I don't do requests.
Kiryu steps in, and then the guy like instant transmissions out of the bar when he sees Kiryu just walk in. And then Kiryu just says, okay, I'm done here now. But he doesn't get a drink or anything. He just leaves. Goodbye.
Bye.
I did what I was here to do. And then the woman's like, okay, I'm going to go down to the river and sing now. Goodbye. And then she goes down and sings, and she's very good. And
she's singing like a Christian hymn or something.
Yeah, she's singing like... she's singing fucking VeggieTales songs or something. What is she doing?
Cringe.
Yeah, it's very cringe. And Kiryu says, wow, you could be the next Christian rock sensation.
Wow. You could be in like Skillet or Creed or something.
You could be in Switchfoot or any of those hit Christian rock bands that we all love so very much. She's like, no. And then Kiryu says, oh, I know what to do. I know how I can resolve these. I know how I can tie this all together.
Well, the woman says, like, yeah, my dream was to be a singer, to be like.
Oh yeah, she got fucked over.
Yeah, but I signed up with a bad talent agency, and they made this fucked up contract and I just went into a lot of debt, and I didn't want to saddle my family with that, so I ran away, and I've been working here at Shop Bar Stigil. The barkeep took me in, so, and now I'm just stuck here.
And Kiryu says, "Don't give up on your dreams. You could be a big star.
Come on, Sweaty. You could be big star.
You could be the biggest star in all of Kamurocho." And then she says, "No, because the owner of Stigil is now my dad. He gives me almonds every day, and I can't leave anymore." And then you're like, "Okay, I wish I could solve this problem and make everybody happy." And then you see the producer. He's outside the bar, and he's just like, "Hey, Kiryu! If you give me Haruka, I'll give you 20 million yen right now."
Please, come on, I'm begging you. Give me your child.
I need this. And then Kiryu says, I know. If you go down to the river,
you'll
there's
hear somebody
lady
singing Christian rock.
Yeah, you could find the new Christian rock sensation. You'll love this. And
yeah, so you bring him down there. And he's like,
yes!
This is exactly what I was looking for. This is just what Japan needs. It's a new Christian rock singer.
This is gonna convert so many people.
Yes. Yes.
Japan is a secular nation no more. My life's dream is accomplished.
You find out he's sponsored by Hobby Lobby.
He works for Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
he's been here trying to eat. That's the thing. Yeah, Haruka joins up with this guy.
In the background, you could see some ancient artifacts from the Middle East.
Yeah,
if you're
you
paying
see a
close
big
attention.
cross on his wall. So he's succeeded in his dream. This will come back to bite us in Yakuza 8 when the villain is
the
like
Japanese Christian movement, like he's trying to become the prime minister.
Trying to take over and turn Japan into a Christian nation. Yeah, that'll be the plot of Yakuza 8. Mm-hmm. Or Yakuza Like a Dragon 2, whatever they end up calling it. But the good news is for now that Haruka is not being hounded by this producer, and she can make her own decisions on what she wants to do with her career, which, as it stands now, is probably either judging by the events of this chapter, either a detective or a person like a sommelier using her powerful nose.
Yeah, or if judging by last game, like a professional gambler.
Yes.
Like a poker player.
These are the three things that Haruka could do. She could use her good nose to smell things and open up career pathways with her nose, or she could use she could solve crimes, or she could just make $1 million playing poker.
Those could all be fun.
Those are all great games, and can't wait to see what Haruka does with her life, because we do know that Haruka will grow up one day. We go back to Aoi, and Haruka says, "Okay, let's go back to Kamurocho for the fourth time this chapter, fifth." It's okay. They have a bullet train, so it's very easy to go between the two cities. It only takes like an hour.
The Shinkansen is very fast.
The Shinkansen is very fast.
The unfortunate thing is that it's late at night, so we can't go right now.
Oh, right, yeah. The Shinkansen is famously very fast, and it's also very, very cheap and affordable for when for taking like 5 to 6 trips on it in a day. Hey, this is the funniest phone call that we get this chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kiryu gets a phone call. Just a little ring on his cell phone.
Oh,
no, Kiryu, you gotta help me. It's Chief Kurohashi from Division 2. And Chief Kurohashi from Division 2 is on the phone. He's like, "You remember me, Kiryu?" And Kiryu says, "No, not really. I don't think we've ever met."
If you want to see your two best friends, Date and the Florist, alive, come to the Millennium Tower and
Kiryu, please, you gotta save us.
Kiryu does some quick math in his head about like, how much do I care about these two people? Okay.
And Kurahashi's like, if you gotta come here, you gotta save them, you gotta meet us, and you gotta bring Sayama too, or we're gonna blow the whole fucking Millennium Tower sky high. And he's like, well,
that happens all the time. You need to come up with something. That happened. It already happened in this game.
That's happened like twice already this game. I'm not that worried about Date and the Florist. I think we'll be fine.
He's like, wait, I need to tell you more things. I'm not actually Kurohashi of Division 2. They picked the cop that we saw. We've seen a lot of cops in this game. They really picked the cop that we've seen the least of.
I think we've seen Pseudo more than we've seen Kurohashi.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Pseudo. I think that it should have been Pseudo, just because at least with Pseudo, it's like, oh, I know you. this is a shock to me that you're someone else.
I guess we should also mention that, now that this revelation is coming about, Kurohashi has been wearing this big conspicuous red ring that all of the other Jingwan guys wear. The whole goddamn game.
The one that's got the poison in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his name is actually Youngmin Jin, and he's a Jingwan survivor also. And this is the point of the game where we're at, where you know how we said that they killed. We killed all of the Jingwan Mafia, right? Everyone was dead.
Yeah.
Then it was like
there was like one survivor to like there's 3.
Now it's like
there's like 5.
Every fucking person in Kamurocho is a Jingwan survivor.
Yeah.
Komaki is gonna
there.
call.
Sayama thinks she was there. Komaki was there, but he was calling himself Komeki at the time.
Komeki, and he was a Jingwan survivor. Mirai was there. That one woman at the beginning of the game was there. Just everyone's they did. What I'm saying is the Tojo did a really bad job of killing all of the Jingwan.
Yes,
and then we'll learn later. Well, okay, let's just okay.
Yeah,
so
he's like, this is. I'm Yomenji. I'm one of the Jingwan survivors. The Goryu, they have nothing to do with this. We are just taking revenge on our own. So we're gonna kill Date and the florist, who definitely has something to do with this. So yeah, meet us at dawn, or the whole fucking thing's going up in smoke.
So you head over to Kamurocho again.
Yeah,
go to the Millennium Tower.
Sayama walks in. She also got a phone call from Besho, who said, they told her all of the same things, so we don't even have to explain it to her. But it's too late at night. The Shinkansen's not running. We gotta drive there. So you get in the van and you go.
You go in.
And Korra and now we get a cutaway. Korra and Tamio are also headed to Kamurocho.
Yeah, we get this like crazy like split screen.
Yeah,
like they're both playing Mario Kart together.
This is not a thing that they do in this series.
Yeah, every once in a while someone just tries to get like creative with the
cinematography. Yeah,
it was all right, I guess. I liked the one. You know, there was the few good cutscenes in this game. I liked the one where all of the Tojo people were getting assassinated. That was kind of cool.
That's fine. Yeah,
this game I think was trying to be a little more cinematic than the last one. And then if I remember correctly, by the time we get to the next one, they said, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So yeah, Kawara and Tamio are also headed there. Tamio says something about like Sayama having some quote-unquote like accursed blood inside of her.
Yeah, that was a bit of a fucked up thing that we get in this chapter of like, if you're related to a person in the Jingwan Mafia, that like this fucking what blood, like you're evil from your evil Jingwan, like once again, come on, it's really yikes to me. I don't like it.
So we cut to the van that Sayama, Haruka, and Kiryu are in.
The second you start talking about cursed blood in any situation that isn't like vampires, I'm just like,
if it's not bloodborne, I don't want to hear about it.
This got real racist real fast. I don't know what this is. So we go to the Millennium Tower.
Oh, hold up.
Oh, okay.
We're not at the Millennium Tower yet.
Huh? Oh, right. We have to go to Sarana.
No, we're in the van.
What? Oh, right!
Kiryu's asleep.
Right!
Kiryu's asleep. And Haruka and Sayama
How did I miss this?
Talk.
I think I see what happened. Yeah, I got fucked up in my notes. Yeah.
Haruka's so we're in hey, do you like Uncle Kiryu? Like, are you two like a thing? Like, what's going on? She's like, no, I'm just working with him. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Haruka and Sayama failed the Bechdel test together because they just sit there in the car and talk about how
Uncle.
They just talk about how cool Kiryu is and about how strong and epic he is. Yeah. And then Haruka says, "Wow, you know, he acts very different around you than he does with other people."
Yeah, because he usually surrounds himself with idiots and fuck ups, and he has to fix their mistakes. So he has to spend all of his time and effort doing that.
Because that was the thing about Kiryu that kind of made me a little mad at this scene. Is like one thing that you can definitely not say about Kiryu is that he's always just unapologetically himself. He's just Kiryu. You get what you get with Kiryu. But I like your interpretation of this. Of Haruka doesn't realize that it's not that Kiryu is like pretending to be someone he's not. It's just that everyone around him that isn't her or isn't. I guess Sayama is just awful at their life, and
I mean, that's literally what Haruka says. Pretty much.
But she also says, like, he acts nice around her, which, and like he's got like a soft side that people don't always get to see.
He's like really quiet, but he's very nice, which is why he puts himself out there trying to help people so much.
But we don't see that because Kiryu never has the chance to let that side show, because all he ever does is fix the mistakes of other people or help them.
He's too busy like just helping people to actually show that he's like
no one ever talks to Kiryu to talk to Kiryu. They always are
it's always
Date
things. Being like, "Oh, Kiryu!
Oh God, Kiryu, my daughter!
I ate too much Smile Burger again, and I'm stuck on the toilet."
No one's ever like, "Kiryu, how are you doing today? I want to talk to you, Kiryu." So Haruka says
about you.
Haruka says, I've gone through lots of trauma. My life is really shitty, but I like having Kiryu around, and I also getting kidnapped doesn't bother me anymore because I've done it so much. And I hope that no one interrupts this nice conversation that we have with the big truck. And
sure would be a shame.
It would be a shame if we had a combat encounter right now, and then a big truck shows up and starts shooting at their van. And then Kiryu says, "Okay, I've got to go. I'm up now. I'm awake.
Sleep mode deactivated. Self-defense mode on.
Engage power mode." And then he just jumps directly out the car door and onto the truck.
Activating jet thrusters.
Deactivate Doctor. Disable my pain sensors.
We're fighting guys on top of these flatbed trucks.
Pretty cool. Much better than this is much better than, because every time you drive from Sotenbori to Kamurocho, you have to have a shooting segment, or Yokohama to Kamurocho in the last game. Mm-hmm. So when you play this game and you see they're on the highway, I was like, God, we're gonna need more fucking shooting again. But no, they put in something way better, way more fun, way more interesting, which is just like, and without killing people with a gun, Kiryu. So this is just like a fun fight scene on the back of flatbed trucks.
Yeah, this is fun. You're just fighting Jingwan guys. There more trucks come up and realign in different configurations.
Yeah,
you can just throw guys off the truck, of course, demolish them.
That is lethal. You're going 60 miles per hour.
There's no other cars on the highway. They can't get hit.
You could see the crash pad they're landing on.
Yeah, it's fine. There's like an unlimited supply of poles on one of the trucks, which is good for these crowds of guys that you're fighting, of course. At one point, one of the trucks is like separate from you, and there's like a guy throwing grenades, so you gotta like throw the grenades back to hit him. That's kind of frustrating because it's like I ended up you throw the grenades and Kiryu locks onto them, right? And I'll just like whack them with the grenade. And then it bounces off and the explosion doesn't hit them. So I had to throw like 10 grenades at this one guy who has like no health just to kill him.
The man in black shows up.
The guy with the knife shoes shows up.
The knife shoes boy shows up, and he does lots of blocking with his boots.
Oh yeah.
That's like the block that Majima did.
I killed him with a sword. Style. I did not feel like putting up with him, so I just got out like an extremely strong sword that I got from a Nouveau Riche guy.
Just cut him directly in half.
It's a wooden sword too. So
cut in half with a wooden sword.
Yes. And you finish that. You throw him off the truck. He goes under the wheels. He's fine though. Don't worry. He will be back.
She went under the wheels. Mad Max. That's how Mad Max talks. He talks in a Batman voice.
That's how Mad Max talks.
My favorite movie.
Where's Immortan Joe?
Where's Joe? The real thing is he just doesn't say anything because he says like 4 things in that entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. Defeated. Goodbye. Once again, really got to ask yourself how bad the Tojo fucked up when they did the massacre, especially because we know like from the beginning that there was Jingwan members in mainland Korea like the whole time. It wasn't just like, oh, they went back to Korea after the massacre. It was like there was a Jingwan mafia, and they sent, I think 30 was the number that we were giving, 30 people to Kamurocho, And then the Tojo clan said, okay, if we kill every single one of these people, it'll be fine. And it wasn't fine. It was possibly the dumbest thing that the Tojo clan has ever done.
Because then they just sent more guys.
Since they sent more guys, it wasn't the whole Jingwan Mafia. And also they let like 14 of them live.
Yeah.
I think what happened is that Shimano walked into the building, killed one guy, or killed two guys, I think, because we see he killed one guy, Kazuma killed one guy, he set the building on fire, and he said, I think that we've done it.
I think this is
because
fine.
There are 29 Jingwan survivors, Mariah's a survivor, the person that we are led to believe is Sayama's dad died, and that's pretty much it. And the rest of them are just like, we're out for revenge. And also the whole organization we're from Korea, actually. We're a Korean mafia, so there's actually more of us in Korea, and this will not think about this for 26 years.
Not at all.
Not at all. So we're at the Millennium Tower. They
made it back to Kamurocho. You drop Haruka off.
Oh yeah, go to Serena, and then she goes, "Oh, Serena, I can't believe this is still here." And then Kiryu says, "Time to go to the Millennium Tower," and go in. And for some reason, Kurahashi decided to bust up all of the florist monitors out of spite. They don't directly reference it. Like they don't have the guy go, "I was the spy." But that one dude, the one guy working for the florist, who is the guy who set the bombs up at the beginning and is also the guy who was helping allegedly unhack the system. He's not tied up and he's walking around and he's a Jingwan mafia boy, I guess.
Yeah. In case it wasn't obvious enough.
The florist and Date and a bunch of the other florist boys are all tied up. Kurahashi's not tied up because he's the one who tied them up.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey, you're here. You're finally here.
You're the star of the show.
Sayama,
my
you're
special
here too. You should
Sayama, my special Jingwan friend. You want to join up?"
Yeah, come on. You know you
then
want
Kawara walks in with Tamiyo, and he's like, "Hey, don't assume that she's just like you."
I've had my eye on you ever since the Jingwan raid.
Kawara explains to the viewers that just because when you were a baby, one of your parents was a member of a criminal organization and died, and then you grew up your entire life not knowing, that doesn't make you a member of a criminal organization. That's not how it works. And then Kurahashi says, "Actually, it's nature over nurture to me. That's how it works for me. If you got the Jingwan blood in you, you must be evil. That's how this game is." Then we learn all of the plot eventually. Well, we get there. Where are we? We're at the part when Kurahashi pulls out a big comedy red button.
Oh yeah, he says, "Hey, I've got this remote here. Don't move a muscle.
Blow the whole building up."
Yeah, I'm gonna blow the whole building up. And he's like, "Hey, you're really gonna act like that, Kawara? You're gonna shoot someone right in front of your daughter? Oh, that's kind of fucked up.
What?
This is only one woman here.
What? And then he says, "You're not gonna press the button." And then something happened. I couldn't parse what was happening here, but he goes to press the button. I'm gonna do it. And then the button's on the floor. Like something happened.
Kawara shoots the button out of his hand.
Oh, is it Kawara shoots it? It's yeah. And then
this is when he reveals that Sayama is Kawara's daughter, and Kawara's like, "Hey, don't pay attention to him. Don't listen to him," and is distracted just long enough for Kurahashi to pull a gun out and shoot him.
Oh shit! I kind of wish that my dad was the leader of the Jingwan.
That was kind of sick.
You kind of suck. I kind of hate you.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather be...
All you've done is, like, tell me to smile and that I shouldn't smoke.
Smile and that women shouldn't be cops. That kind of sucks. Like, what's that about? So then Kawara's like... Kawara gets shot, like, a lot.
He gets shot 4 times now.
He gets shot 4 times, and it's in a cutscene, so you know that it's gonna, gonna take, and he's probably gonna die from it. And then Kurahashi's like... Yeah, that's right. You and the boss's wife had that baby.
Yeah, Suyeon Jung, the boss's wife. You had a baby with her, and
now it's time Now it's time for our revenge. You killed two. They killed two of our guys.
Oh no. So at this point, Sayama's got the gun on him. The Kiryu runs up and disarms him, and Sayama disarms the other guy, and this is when you get your boss fight with undercover Jingwan agent Wataru Kurahashi.
And then a bunch of other Jingwan guys too. And
this
they're
is pretty
famous.
easy. Kurahashi has a gun, but he doesn't have like one of the more annoying.
He doesn't have the horrible like gun moveset, where he's like backflipping and shooting you 100 times. Yeah, like the worst, like the second worst fight in Yakuza 1.
Yeah, he's pretty easy actually. He's kind of a chump.
Yeah, I have not much to say about this one.
So yeah, you get that over with, and Sayama's got the gun on him, but she gets distracted, even though she's got her gun on him, and he's about to pull the gun on her, like, and shoot her, but Kawara runs in and gets shot one more time. He gets shot one more time,
and that's the one that's gonna kill him.
Number 5. Oh yeah.
He says 4 was good. 5 is 4. We're not good with 4. Fine.
1, 2, 3, and 4 bullets. I can take that. That's fine.
4 bullets.
That's my one weakness.
My
5. Exactly 5 bullets.
5 bullets is not the number of bullets you're gonna want. And the good news is that Kawara will get to kill one last person before he dies.
Oh yeah, because Sayama like helps him point the gun at Kurahashi and shoot him.
They like
finally I get to kill one last Korean.
My last kill. Thank God. I'm so happy I could die a happy man. Okay, now let me tell you your backstory. Okay?
I've always wanted to get a revenge kill, like in Call of Duty, but I couldn't.
Yeah, like in Call of Duty,
hard to do in real life since you don't respawn.
So then he says, "Okay, here's what happened. Okay, so your mom was Suyang Jin or Suyan, that's her name.
Yeah, Suyang
Jin. And she okay, so I met her at the massacre. And we did a meet cute where I slapped her. He did slap her, and he said,
"Don't." Her and I took her baby.
You're selfish. Don't you dare.
Don't you kill that baby.
Don't you kill that baby. I'll fucking slap you. And that's their meet cute. And then he said, we snuck her down to Kansai because that's what he did with him and Besho. That's what they did. He said, we're gonna have a whole Jingwan family reunion in Kansai.
Yeah, we're just going to bring you down to Kansai and kind of let you loose. You just do whatever you want. We're not going to help you at all. So 6 months later, come to find out, her life was in shambles and she didn't really know how to do anything.
He's just
her son was gone.
He just took this woman who presumably, like, we don't know even her, like, proficiency in Japanese. That's not discussed at all, but, like, there's a chance that she doesn't speak it very well. I mean, she doesn't know anyone. She doesn't know where anything is. Just kind of dumped her in a city after she went through a horrible trauma and then just said, good luck. So 6 months later, they find she's not doing very well. Her whole life is in shambles. She had to give up the baby, I believe. Yeah. Yes. She gave up the baby that she had. And then Kawara said, I'm going to come in. I'm going to fuck this. I'm gonna fuck this.
I'm gonna take advantage of this.
I'm gonna make this into a situation for me, Mr. Kawara. I'll be the dad now. And then they had a baby together, and that baby is Sayama.
Okay, to be fair, he was just he the way he lays out, he's just like, I found her work, and I helped her set up a new life, and then before we know it, we were kind of in a relationship and living together and had a baby.
And then I had to go do some cop shit out of town. And then we get a cutscene where he's like, I gotta go out of town, and
he's like, I don't want to go out of town. Like, I'm going to turn down the job in Hong Kong because I don't want to leave you two.
And then she's like, no, you go do it. It'll be
fine.
Great. You come back.
Worry. It's not like anybody wants to kill me.
You come back. I'll be alive and happy, and we'll have a great family time, and you'll love it with your baby. It's only a year.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's only be a year. And then he leaves, and then as he's closing the door, you see the gun pop out of the closet and kill her. And of course the Jingwan were the ones who did it, obviously.
Yes.
We then get an explanation that when Kawara was doing extrajudicial killings of random Korean people, he was actually killing all of the Jingwon survivors?
Yes.
Just people from, like, why are there so many of them?
Well, I mean, these are more main guys sent in from the mainland, or I guess other, like, branches and other...
I like in the cutscene they're all wearing their tactical black vests.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
this
all
is
they
just
wear. They wear those all the time.
Something unnoticed by who
by
was
Date?
it? That was by Date of just like, wait, was Date was Kawara's partner once, right?
That's yeah.
He saw him kill. So he's like, I saw this guy murder like 6 people
in military
and I did not note the fact that they were all wearing black
like
military
tactical
vests,
outfits,
like tactical. Yeah. Like I didn't ask any questions about like obviously 6 people wearing the same outfit does not make them a threat, but it's just really interesting that went unremarked upon by Date this whole time of like, oh yeah, that's kind of odd. All those people were dressed the same when he killed them, and they all had rings. They all had
all had big weird.
They all had
rings.
big secret class rings that kill you if you eat them. Which is something that happens.
I did try to eat one because it looked like candy, but it wasn't very good, Kiryu, and I was very sick. They had to pump my stomach at the hospital.
Generally, swallowing rings is not advised. We on
Kamurocho had to take me to the veterinarian.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper than the doctor. Then we learn. So her mom died, and then they took her before she died. She took her to a random bar owner, I guess. It's not explained how Tamio and Sayama's mom know each other. It's not.
Yeah, I guess they were just friends or something. I
guess. But she says, don't tell her anything. Let her be free of her past.
And also kill every Korean person you meet.
She says, Kawara, please kill every Korean person in a black vest that you ever see. I also like that this does this very bizarre thing where now that we've learned that all of the random immigrants that Kawara was just gunning down for no reason were actually evil Jingwon mafia members. It turns this story of this like horrible cop who just did horrible things into like no, don't you see?
Guy. He's protecting his
daughter. It's sad. It's heartbreaking. He threw his career away because
like John Wick.
Shouldn't he have like told them like, hey, there's a whole criminal there's a whole criminal organization. We should probably like they're literally like, I know who I've dealt with them in the past. We can like arrest them.
Remember those guys we were investigating and who we let the Tojo
they were Jingwon
kill?
The Jingwon were such a problem that we had to let the Tojo take care of them. Well, the Jingwon are back. Shouldn't we like do something about it? No, he just killed them with his gun and just let his career disappear because
from watching you, Kazuma.
I'm very sad. Let's all pour one out for Kawara. Just kidding. I'm pouring one in for Kawara.
He's pouring one out, by which I mean all of his blood.
All of his blood.
Then the 5 bullet holes he has in him.
When we learn that one day when she was a child, Sayama heard Tamio on the phone saying
she's holding her teddy bear.
She's holding her teddy bear, but we didn't see her face. And she's Tamio, so they didn't have to make a new model. Yeah. And then Tamio says, "The Tojo, it's their fault. They made her life a living hell," which is incredibly funny for me because now we know who Sayama is, and we also know that like we've been joking for the past few episodes about like Sayama learned that her parents were killed by the Tojo clan in some point in the 80s and then made a leap to this conclusion that she must be a Jingwon survivor. We've now learned the truth, and it's even stupider, and she's even less reasonable to make that conclusion, because now we learn that the Tojo
Why the fuck was Tamio saying that?
Yeah, it makes no sense. The Tojo didn't do anything. The Jingwon did it. Do you think that maybe Tamio not... I mean, not really...
Sayama wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the Tojo clan. You could argue, like, because, like, Suyeon and Kawara
she wouldn't have existed because Kawara, I mean, maybe is it entirely possible that Tamio is not, she's just a woman who runs a bar. Know. She's just not brushed up on the different criminal organizations that operate out of Japan.
She's like, oh, that was a mistake. Names. I fucked up and said the wrong thing. I meant the Jingwon Mafia.
Sayama walks away and Kawara's like, no, it's the Jingwon Mafia, Tommy. And she's like, right. Like, what? How did she figure this out? And, I mean, she was wrong, but, like, she got clued in on this thing that wasn't, none of it, she was not there, she didn't exist yet. That also means that Sayama doesn't know how old she is.
Yeah, that's another thing where it's like
she doesn't know her own age.
Like, this is a baby that was born presumably in 1980 or like 1979 or something at the, so it's
the one
like,
at the massacre, the one at the massacre was. Does Sayama not know how old she is? There's so many questions here. None of it makes sense. She wasn't there. What did the Tojo clan do to her? It's so dumb. It makes no fucking sense. And then, oh my god, and then this is the best part about, so Sayama's like, okay, whatever, I've known the truth now. My dad, I've decided that I like this, and I'm now calling
you, Dad.
She's like, oh, Toa-san, my dad, you're my dad. It's like,
you are my dad. You're my dad. Woogie, woogie, woogie.
And he's like, yeah, that's true. I've always wanted to just hold my beautiful daughter's hand. And I'm acting very paternal now, and you're my daughter, and we love it. And then Sayama says, hey, what happened to the other baby? And then he says, I can't tell you, and then fucking dies.
Yeah, he's like, I won't tell, wink, and then he dies.
As is custom, Argyle, we now need to rank Kawara's death on the Yakuza top.
I'm putting 100.
This. Yeah, I felt nothing. I didn't care. I don't like Kawara. It's funny. This is a funny Yakuza death again.
Yeah.
And we got a mystery baby!
Where does it rank on funniest Yakuza deaths?
It's not that funny. It's not as funny
as... Can we get
as...
the circus music, please?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Got to do a quick edit for this one. Hey, we got a mystery baby on our hands now. Who could this baby be?
Who could this baby be?
This is one of the 3 classic Yakuza plot points. We got identical. You got identical twins. We got faked deaths and secret family. Yeah, and mystery baby.
Mystery baby.
And then the other one that comes up a little bit less is character doesn't realize that they're either Japanese or Chinese or Korean.
Yeah.
That one comes up a lot. And that happened in this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sayama didn't realize that she's half Korean.
Wow.
The character doesn't realize that they're Chinese or Korean comes up a lot. It's very funny.
Yeah, in the span of like a week, she's gone from, thinking she was
Japanese, a real emotional roller coaster,
to thinking she was,
all
Korean,
100% Korean.
But now she knows for sure that she's half Korean.
She's half Korean, and that matters a lot to her. Also, horrible thing that Kawara says before he dies is he says, "You're free from that horrible blood." Mm-hmm. Like, dude, what are you talking about?
That horrible blood that's inside me. Because I'm dead.
That horrible blood that's leaking out of me. I think Sayama has bad blood because she's got the blood of a shitty cop in her.
Yeah.
I love Mystery Baby. I'm so glad that when I played this the first time and they said, what happened to the other baby? And he said, I can't. Baby? And I think at that point, did you have a guess on who the mystery baby was?
I don't fucking remember.
You don't remember?
I think I kind of knew. I think I knew. Kind of had spoiled it for myself.
We had some. The game gave us some clues on who the mystery baby could be, but oh boy, this game got real nutty, huh? Now we got mystery babies. We got secret Korean. we got Tamio mixing up the name of the organization that killed her. This is canon to me. I'm canonizing that one. She just messed it up because it makes no fucking... She just messed it up,
and as soon as Sayama walked away, she got corrected.
Unless Tamio is saying that the Tojo ruined her life by causing her to exist, then it makes no fucking sense. Oh boy. All right. Well, we did it, and we've lost one Kawara. Who have we lost in this game? Who's dead?
Kawara.
Kawara's dead.
The fake
Kazuki died.
Fake Kazuki.
Oh shit, Tarada died.
Oh yeah, Tarada died. Yeah, Tarada's dead.
I think
that's kind of the thing that set all this off, huh?
I don't think that we even ranked Tarada on top 10 saddest Yakuza deaths because his death was so incidental and we barely even knew him at all. So
yeah,
we had a whole game to hate Kawara.
Yeah.
That's the end of the chapter. Next week's chapter is it has an interesting title, but I already forgot what it was.
Oh fuck, I don't know what it is.
It has I think it's called like the Omi Alliance March.
Oh, it's called the Goryu March.
The Goryu March, which is the dance craze that's sweeping the city.
Yep. The Goryu Shuffle.
The fucking it's what it's called. It's called the Goryu Shuffle. Step 1. The first move is to cut Sengoku in half with a sword. The second move is to kidnap your own dad.
Yep.
All right, Argyle, I've got something for you because I fucked up again and I forgot to put out a questions post this week, so I have something for you.
I need to start doing them like the day before if you don't do them.
Yeah, I think you might need to take that over. My ADD does not let me remember. I just have something for you. Okay,
what is it? What
I've got a hobbies, goals, and crimes for you.
Ooh, just one.
Just
quick,
one. Just one.
Okay.
Just a quick one. I'm gonna give this to you in the way that I can because this is the easiest one in the entire world.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you the abilities first, and then we're gonna because even the type of villain is gives it away. So first is their powers.
Okay, you got to tell me what kind of media they're from.
You won't need it.
Okay.
It's a multimedia character.
Okay, all right.
TV, movies, games.
This is their abilities?
This is abilities. Immortality, multitasking, bioluminescence, able to understand human language. Damn, I have that power too.
Wait. Immortality.
These are immortal, glowing multitaskers.
Glowing multitaskers.
All right, let me see. And now the crimes. Okay?
Hold up.
Yeah,
Let me think. Let me think. I want to make a guess.
Okay.
Immortal glowing multitaskers. I'm trying to think of things that glow. Shit. And they're villains. Minions?
Yeah. Fuck! It was gonna be a whole thing. Fuck you. God damn it.
They're glowing?
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
I need you to know this one is a real minefield because besides that, their crimes are destruction and theft. We do know that they were lying dormant throughout the 1940s, so they didn't participate in the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Type of hostile, they didn't work for Hitler, but their type of hostile species, Argyle, I couldn't tell you this is because they're comedic servants, and I think if I said that, you'd say, oh, they're minions. Goals, find and serve the most despicable masters in history, ongoing. Once again, they were dormant in the 1940s. They did not serve Hitler. The movie has that covered. And then, I guess that the minions can't die, huh?
They can't, no. They've existed since the dawn of time.
Can you kill a minion?
No.
Are they invincible or are they just immortal?
They're invincible. Like they have exploded. They have taken all kinds of damage. They are capable of extremely advanced slapstick techniques due to
See, I thought for some reason, and I don't know if this is the case. You've done Grugio, so you've watched these movies.
Yes.
I thought that Mr. Gru was the one who had made the minions.
Well, there's no real hint at what the minions are in the first movie. They just kind of hang out with him and work for him.
In the beginning.
Yeah, I always figured that he created them, but yeah, they have just existed since ever, before man even rose out of the primordial goop. The minions were working for the most evil creature in the goop.
God created man in his own image. So who created the minions in their own image?
Makes you think.
Makes you think. Well, there goes my bit. Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
You're too good at this game. Well, that's all we got for this week. So thank you all very much for listening.
So that's a full 10 points added onto my hobbies, goals, and crime score. We're going to keep track over the entire run of this show.
This game show. Well, let's wrap it up. Hey, you can find us on Twitter at Kamurocho Radio, and to leave us a question if I remember to fucking do it, which I never do. And you can find all of our episodes at yakuzapod.com. You can find me on Twitter at BradipusRex, and you can find my 2 other podcasts. I do one called Kyle XY, and it's a show about Kyle XY, the hit ABC Family show. And then you can listen to one called Slappers Only. It's a video game music showdown, ranking, picking, enjoying podcast. We just did Katamari Damacy.
Yeah.
It'll be out today.
With friend of the show, Audrey.
Yeah. Argyle, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Argyle_Funk. You can also... I'm sorry about the lawnmower in the background, folks. Nothing I can do about it.
Gotta get out there with that cold can of Bud Light, or that cold bottle of Bud Light. You gotta get that lawn mowed.
It's a can. My dad drinks out of a can. Anyways, and it is Bud Light. You were right.
Yeah!
Yeah. You're just good at guessing. So,
got it.
It's a Saturday, folks. It's time to grill and mow the lawn. You can find me on Twitter at Argyle_Funk. You can also listen to Pot of Greed. It is a podcast about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. We have just started season 2. A lot of fun. Good show. You can also listen to Wow Cool Robot, the current season, which I am on with friends of the show, Max and Audrey, who we just mentioned, being on Slappers Only. It is about G Gundam currently. It is a big funny show about big funny robots doing big funny racism at each other. Big funny. Watch it.
We don't like racism on this podcast, but big funny racism, well, I also don't.
There's a character called Master Asia, and we love him. He's an extremely powerful grandpa who does kung fu moves and is evil also.
Incredible. Besides that, we are hosted on the Noise Space Network. All of those aforementioned shows are on there, as well as other great hits such as Donald Ray's Nightmare and Era and LMNOP and 0 to 0. Listen to 0 to 0. That one's real fun. Love that one a lot.
Yeah.
Check out Sonic Shuffle, Video Game, the Movie, the Podcast.
Yeah.
All great ones. So many choices. But with that, we're going to wrap this episode up. We'll see you next week for Chapter 13?
14. We just did 14, dumbass. Yeah, 14, the Goryu March.
The Goryu Shuffle.
Yeah.
Ryuji's going to teach us the new dance craze that's sweeping the nation. So until then, what do we say? Kiwami means extreme. 2!
Quiero desmocho por